This is Bichir, and there are so many cool things about this fish that you should not miss. This is Taj Mahal Aquatics, and I'm gonna reveal some of the most mind-blowing things that this fish hides. So lock in, as I bet you don't wanna miss this. Bichir, the ultimate budget dragonfish. Too broke to have an Asian arowana? Or don't want to be a criminal for keeping a snakehead? No worries, this fish has your back. They also make really unique / awesome aquarium fish as those two. But as cool as these fish are, I want to reveal something about this fish that I bet will blow your mind. And you better not skip this video, as this fish is no ordinary fish. There's a secret about this fish that nobody even knows. But in this video, I'm gonna reveal all the secrets this fish hides. So stick around as I have 10 awesome things about this fish that remain a secret for many of you. And in this video, all of those secrets are gonna be revealed. Wanna know what secret this fish hides? Let's uncover it. If I told you that this fish is older than your grandma or your great-grandpa, would you believe me? You may be surprised to hear this, but Bichir is the real definition of living fossil, which means they might be older than your grandparents. But how do you know that they are a living fossil? Well, their physical appearance and lineage hasn't really changed. And with fossil evidence from over 300 million years ago, it clearly proves that they are older than your grandparents' Nokia that refused to die. And now you know that you are not just seeing fish, but a living fossil inside of your aquarium. But this is not the only cool stuff about this fish. There's more. Now here's where things are gonna get a little wild. We all know that fishes swim, right? But what if I told you that this fish walks? What? A fish walks? Yes, you heard that right. While most fish usually swims, this fish doesn't just go to swim. This fish walks on land. Apart from swimming like how a fish should be, they also crawl on land. And now you know that a fish can also walk on land. But that doesn't say you can set their aquarium waterless. You'd have to be absolutely out of your mind to do that. Not just swim like how a fish should be destined, but they also crawl like a snakehead. But knowing that this fish can literally crawl, you have to pay attention to this one thing, as they are so good at it. But I will save that for later in the video. And now let's talk about another untold thing about this fish, and that is we all know that fish supposed to breathe with gills, right? But what if I told you that this fish has lungs? Yeah, lungs. We may know lungfish as a fish that has lungs, like how the name says. But what if I told you that lungfish are not the only fish that have lungs? That's right, lungfish are not the only fish with lungs, but this fish also has lungs. So apart from having gills to breathe like how a fish should be, they also have lungs. And if they have lungs, you know what that means? They can breathe air. They have the ability to breathe air like the lungfish does. And since they have lungs and can breathe air, does that mean they are related to lungfish? Now if you're thinking, wait, aren't those lungfish things? Yes, but does that mean they are related to lungfish? The simple answer is yes. They are related to lungfish, and they are actually a distant cousins of the lungfish. So, no wonder they also have lungs and can also breathe air. They are related, and both are quirky enough to make you think what a fish is. And talking about keeping in a home aquarium, both of them can actually be kept in a home aquarium, although you may need a large one. But you don't see lungfish in stores every day. So instead of wait for your local fish store to sell it till you are bone dry, just get their distant cousin, which is this fish. They are easier to find. So that's another secret that you may not know about this fish. They are secretly related to lungfish. And would you find this unique? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Being a bichir kinda sucks, but it's also awesome at the same time. Let me explain why. Why it sucks to be a bichir is because bichir has bat eyes, literally bat eyes. Their vision, terrible. Their eyes are not as clear as iPhone lenses. Like seriously, even the oldest Nokia phone lenses can capture a better view than their eyes. And this is why it sucks to be bichir. What is even a 4K eyesight? But here's the cool part. Even though their eyesight are trash, their smelling capability is something else. They have a much more sophisticated smelling, and they rely on this smelling capability more than their eyes. They use it to navigate, find food, kinda like having a built-in radar. Sure, they have a bad eyesight, but with smelling capability as adaptive as today's car safety sensors, they wouldn't mind it. And that's what being a bichir looks like. Their eyesight may be terrible, but at least they can flex with their smelling capability. Are we done here? No, there's more. So stay back and don't close this video, as more secrets will be revealed. And if you like this video so far, hit the thumbs up and let's uncover more secrets of this fish. Got a friend who stay up all night for gaming or watching Formula 1 races? Tell them that they are not the only one. These fish are also night owls, which means they are more active by night. They would prefer nighttime over daytime, creep around, hunt, and snack in the dark. Like how your friends make ramen at 3 a.m. So if you're a night owl, bichir can be a good friend for you. Having a fish that can walk is fun, right? Until you realize that they can be an escape artist. Remember when I said bichirs can walk on land? Well, here's the problem that you need to pay attention to. Having a walking fish is awesome. But be aware that they can be an escape artist. And unlike other escape artist fish, they crawl quietly without you knowing. One minute they are in your aquarium, the next they're on the floor, looking at their home like a prisoner trying to escape. So if you want to keep this fish, watch out for this and make sure your aquarium has a lid, as the last thing you want is they escape without you knowing, without a single trace, and you ended up playing hide and seek with your fish, or you have a mental breakdown for losing your Bichir. But for you who already have this fish, have they ever escaped your aquarium? Tell me in the comments. Do you know that the scale of this fish is an armor? Well, let's talk about their armor scale. The scale of this fish is not your average fish scale. Their scale is ganoid scale. But what does that mean? Ganoid scale is a diamond-shaped scale that's hard and interlocking to form a protective armor. So this scale is not your ordinary fish scale, but it's a much more sophisticated armor. And this is the same scale type you can find in gars and also sturgeon. So while other fish swims around in pajamas or sweatshirts, this fish swims on chainmail. Their scale is not an ordinary fish scale, but much more sophisticated than you think. Lose a fin? No problem. How many of you know that they can regenerate their fin? No one? Really? Okay, let's unveil another secret on the fin. If somehow they lost their fin, they will not be an amputee, but they will grow them back. They have the ability to regenerate their fins, so if they lose it, they just wait for new ones to grow. But don't try to chop their fin on purpose for no reason. That's animal abuse. Think of it as a lizard that regrows their tail. This fish can do it too, only difference is, this fish regrows the fin. So if Wolverine was a fish, he would be this fish. You know Toothless, the dragon? This fish can be your own Toothless. Now here's the part that really surprised people. They may look like a scary dragon. They can be very personable. They are known to be highly interactive with their owner, especially with consistent feeding interaction. And they might become your very own Toothless dragon in your aquarium, you know. Fierce predatory look, but have an interactive behavior. Sure, they look like a dragon, but they can also be a nice dragon, and they can actually bond with you with their own way. And for you who have this fish, are they really that personable? Let me know. And there you have it, 10 amazing things about Bichir that nobody told you. We might only see them as an awesome little dragonfish at the store, although in reality, they can get really massive. But little do people know that these fish have secret that nobody knows unless you are really into predatory fish or something similar. But in this video, we uncover some amazing things about this fish that maybe most of you didn't know. And it's really fascinating to know this fish even further, as now we know they are not your average dragonfish. And if you think there is more cool stuff about this fish, or have something to say about this video, feel free to share it in the comments. I would be more than happy to know. So that's a wrap for this video, and what do you like about Bichir? Let me know in the comment section below, and give this video a thumbs up if you like this video, and share this video to your friends that want to know more about Bichir. Subscribe this channel if you want to see more fun fish content, as there will be more. Thanks for watching my aquatic friends, and have a wonderful aquatic life. See you next time.